Everybody, how's it going? It's Ryan from RLS ASMR, and today I'm going to be eating some salad, and I'm also going to be eating some pasta. I got a request a couple weeks ago. Sorry it takes so long, by the way, but I got a request a couple weeks ago to eat pasta, so that's what I'll be doing in this video. As you guys can see, I have glasses now. I can see now, so that's what's up. Let me eat the salad first. So yeah, now there's no real way to try and eat this. You know, I'd have to eat it like this in order for y'all to see it. But everyone's basically been telling me, I've been reading the comments, and you guys say that you want to see the food as I eat it. For the pasta, I won't be able to do that because the plate's heavy, but I'll try and incorporate that more into the videos. But until I get like a better, setup where I can actually show y'all the food and everything. Also, you can, another thing is I do sit crooked, so it's kind of, until I get healed up more, then I don't know how to exactly show y'all, but. Got some napkins on standby if my mouth gets too disgusting. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I'm gonna see if I can't get a gimbal, because how I set up this video is I have a half-gallon aluminum like water jug thing, and I balance my phone on it so that way I can get a decent angle. I might need to try books or something different, but that's why sometimes if I'd like bang the table and then the camera shakes a little, that's what that is. But I'm gonna see if I can't get a gimbal, because that would work a lot better. And I also could get some different, I was thinking of what would be cool is if I went outside doing ASMR voiceover too. But if I went outside and sort of like stepped over on the leaves and stuff, like in the backyard, and kind of do a show you my backyard, and it'd be like really relaxing. I was thinking that would be cool. But anyway, how's everyone been doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I've been okay. Could be doing a little bit better, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just thankful that I'm alive and not dead. So yeah, got a call, because I got these from America's Best, not sponsored, but I got these from America's Best, and got the eye exam like 2 weeks ago, and so they said it'd take 2 weeks to come in. So yesterday we went ahead and picked these up. Me and my dad drove down there. I went ahead and got this picked up, and so I can see again. Man, being without glasses for like a month, that really sucks. Everything's blurry. I had to squint really hard to see stuff. Ridiculous. But yeah, so I got my glasses. My next doctor's appointment is today, and I guess we'll be determining if when I'm gonna get my next surgery. The issue though is that my arms are kind of restricted as far as movement, so he wants to make sure that I do a specific exercise where I run my arm up the wall, so that way I have full range of motion in my shoulder and my shoulder and my arm. I haven't really been doing those exercises because these last 2 weeks I've been in a lot of pain, so I just kept being like, well, the next day I do it, the next day I'll do it, and then now it's 2 weeks later. And I've made some progress, but I don't know if it's substantial enough for him to really want to do the surgery. because it kind of, this next surgery will be hinged on the fact that I can use my arms. So hopefully he okays it, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, I just wait another 2 weeks and then make sure that this time I actually get my arms straightened out. But we'll see what he says. I want to get it as soon as possible so I can be healed and be done with this crap. Sorry about that. That's my computer fan. I need to figure out what's going on with that because it used to be dead silent. Now things like I can hear the fans going and stuff, and I don't know if that's the computer just getting old or if I have to go and check. I mean, all my performance stuff when I check in Task Manager. Yeah, like I got 2% CPU. I got 50% or 47% on memory. That's just because I have Chrome open. 2% disk space is being used, and then 10% GPU. So it's not like I'm constantly running everything to the point where it should be making like a super big amount of noise. But let me know if you guys know anything about that. One of my biggest pet peeves with her like ASMR eating videos is when there's something on someone's face when they're eating, and for whatever godforsaken reason is they don't wipe their face, or they don't know that there's like a little piece of food like either in their mustache or something like that. So if y'all ever catch me doing crap like that, let me know in the comments. They won't wipe it off. Sometimes they won't wipe it off until like the end of the video, and you're just sitting there staring at it like, bro, wipe your face, please. You wish you could just come to the screen and like and tell them and let them know. Ooh, that was pretty loud. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to go and edit that. Yeah, see, I heard that through the mic. That junk is loud. But I'll be eating this pasta with chopsticks. Same thing as ramen, right? Same concept. All your Italians are gonna be really mad at me, but all you pasta lovers. But I figured, because I was trying to be really careful because of the metal fork for the salad. But you guys let me know that it's been a comment here and there, not a lot of people, but about the fork hitting the teeth, and I hate that sound too, so I try and be cognizant of it as well. I love pasta. This junk's so good. So yeah, to whoever requested this, thank you. But also, you're also welcome, and I hope you enjoy. So in this video, I figured I talked about our trip to Chicago, a couple videos ago, so I figured, well, why not? Let me talk about just some of the other trips I've been on, and maybe, you know, I haven't traveled a lot, so that it's kind of limited. I've done road trips, but the road trip that I'd always do is when we'd go up to Ohio to visit our cousins that live up there, because my parents are both from Ohio, so we went up there to visit some family. We would do it like every summer when I was growing up. So the road tripping and the travel stories I have are pretty limited, because there's that trip, then there's the trip when we went to go see my childhood friend. Basically, it's like a brother to me now. And then one time I went to it's a long story, but basically I picked up this buddy I had from high school. He was in a tough situation, so I'm in Georgia, and I drove all the way from here to Virginia, which is like a 8-hour drive one way, and I picked him up in one day. So I went there, 8 hours there and 8 hours back, because he was in a tough situation and needed to get back here where I'm in the town that I live. So let me know what story y'all want next, but I guess I'll tell the story of when I went to Puerto Rico. What was I just talking about? There's a little bit of food right here. Y'all are gonna flame me in the comments. I don't mind. I don't mind criticism and feedback. It just helps. It helps you grow and get stronger. Alright, so this would have to be a couple of years ago. I think it was 2021 when we went, and basically, I mean, who doesn't like a tropical destination? But basically, we were all my brother and my dad the year before that, like during COVID, it was right before COVID. Actually, went to Puerto Rico. I couldn't go because I had to work, and they liked it so much that they wanted to go back the next year. Well, we couldn't because of COVID, so then the next year after that, so 2021, we decided to go, and we took, it was me, my brother, his wife now, but girlfriend at the time, and her sister, and then my dad, and then basically, my brother's wife's family went, not all of them, but and so their family and our family, we went down to Puerto Rico, and it was like a really fun trip, but getting there was a piece of crap. So we all flew separately. We all didn't fly the same. We all had different times when we flew. So I think what was it? My dad, I think, flew out later in the day than I did, and so I had to get up early and go. Well, I get to the airport, I get through airport security and all that stuff, and baggage claim. Well, baggage claim is like before then and all that stuff. So then you go to get through airport security and all that crap. Which, going to the Atlanta airport, I don't know if you guys have been to the Atlanta airport. Yeah, so if your flight leaves at 2, get there at 9. And that's not an exaggeration, because it is probably going to take you 2 hours just to get through the line to get to security. Not necessarily security itself. If there's a lot of people there, it will take you 2 hours to get through the line. That is going to be, how you have to put your bags on the thing and then take off your belt and your shoes and stuff. To get to that point, yeah, it's going to take you 2 hours. So I get through all that crap, and then I get to where I'm supposed to wait before we board the flight. And sorry about the noise, gosh dang. Anyways, so we get to where I'm supposed to board, and there's a flight. The flight gets delayed, and then everyone's like, oh, okay, got delayed an hour. Who cares? The hour goes by, delayed 2 more hours. We're like, okay, that's not a big deal. Essentially, our flight got delayed. I was supposed to board, I think, at 2. It kept getting delayed until about 9 o'clock, and then the flight got canceled. So I was like, oh, what the heck, bro? So the flight got canceled, and I had to drive home and go to sleep, which I got home at like 11, and then because of Atlanta traffic, and then so I got home at like 11, but then when they rescheduled, the flight was in the morning, so I had to get back up in like 4 or 5 hours, or basically like 5 or 6 hours, and then go back to the airport again, so I didn't miss my flight. Junk was stupid. Or when they rescheduled it at like noon, so I woke up at like 9 or 8, so I got like 8 hours of sleep-ish, whatever. So then I was still tired as crap, and I thought that was annoying. So they're all in Puerto Rico at this point. I'm still trying to get there, which I thought was stupid. Fumble to the max. So anyway, we get there. I get to the airport. It doesn't get delayed again. Like, thank God I board. About a 2-hour flight to Puerto Rico. I land there, get an Uber to the Airbnb I text my dad, hey, I landed. He texts me the address to their hotel that they're staying at. I Ubered there to the hotel, meet up with everybody. Then we go to this fancy dancy restaurant down there, and where I ordered like pasta. Funny, right? No, I ordered pasta and steak, but I think it was like a ribeye steak, and like the whole meal was like $40. It's like, this is expensive as crap. It's like $40 for everything. The pasta was just decent. The steak was cooked well, so that's nice. But then, so we go to one of those fancy dancy restaurants. That's like day 1. My day 1, their day 2. We only went there, and mind you, we were only gonna be there for 4 days total. I missed out on like a hiking trip, and I had just gotten really into hiking the year before. So I really wanted to go and hike with them on the mountain, one of the mountains in Puerto Rico, but I didn't get to do that, so that was upsetting. But what I did get to do was go down a zip line, which I think was day 2. That was dope. Because Puerto Rico, I think it's the longest zip line in the world. If not it has like one of the longest zip lines in the world. So yeah, we go down this zip line. Now, what's funny is it's like, so from where our hotel was to get to where the zip line is already like a 2-hour drive. Then it's like an hour and a half or something like that. I have an intense fear of heights, so this entire time I was freaking out and psyching myself out. I was gonna do it because I had paid for it. I didn't care. So then we go up this mountain. The mountain is like, I was freaking out because when really tight turns. My brother was driving, so I mean, he's a good driver, but you're going up this mountain, it feels like for 20 minutes or so. But it was pretty, it was pretty like nerve-wracking going up there. Then we get to the top, and then just people going down the zip line, people screaming and wailing, and I was like, oh gosh. I get all suited up, and then you know, I go down the zip line, and actually like a quarter of the way through, I don't know if I forget if it was the tallest or the longest zip line or whatever, something like that. We go down the zip line. I'm screaming for like about 10 seconds, thinking I'm freaking out, but then I'm like, wait, no, this is actually pretty awesome. So I'm going down the zip line, and it's really freaking cool. The scenery, everything. You're going down, and you see. So it's a mountain, and then you see a bunch of trees, and then there's a divot, like a kind of a alleyway, I guess. I don't know what you call it. You see a bunch of water and everything, and you're looking around. The scenery was beautiful. So you go down from one, you know, the actual point where you go down the zip line, and then you go on to, you know, you land. Then they take you off of that zip line. Then you get hooked up to another zip line to go the rest of the way. And then they have this guy who drives a truck and goes around and picks up people who went down the zip line and brings them back up the mountain. And so that they, you know, if you want to keep doing it, or if you just want to get in your car and go home. It was really cool. After that, I feel like I don't really have afraid of heights. It more feels like, because what I was afraid of, you know, you're always it's afraid of falling, right? But what you realize is the actual when you get all hooked up with them wires, you feel so safe that you're like, what am I worried about? This is no big deal. Because I mean, you just enjoy the ride and everything, and then hey, another way that I kind of looked at it is like, well, hey, if I die doing this, then I died doing something epic, and I died happy. But I probably would die scared, but I died doing something epic, so whatever, man. So yeah, I did that. The next day, we went kayaking. Or was it the next day? Or no, I think it was that night. That night we went kayaking. And basically we went and saw these like luminous algae that you know, you kayak down this canal, or this whatever you call it, I forget, the river or whatever. We all line up, they lined us all up, put a tarp over our head, and then we shook our hand in the water, and you can see like luminous algae in the water, and it looked really cool, you know, because you know, you go out there at night and stuff. My only issue with it is going down the current's fine. Coming up the current, oh my god, dude, coming up that current, it took like twice as much strength. And then I was kayaking with, it was a 2-person kayak. I was kayaking with my brother, and then you know, his you know, then girlfriend, now wife, was there. But basically, yeah, no, basically they you know, 2-person kayak. I was new, so I bleep that. My brother basically was like, I'll be with Brian, so then that way he can, you know, learn how to, you know, I can teach him sort of the ropes and stuff, and if he gets stuck, I can help him, type thing. we went down there, we did all that. And then, yeah, that was pretty cool. The last thing we did was we went to the beach. We just went around and explored, and my brother was catching crabs and stuff. And I was recording that. I thought that was really cool. So, yeah, basically, those are like the main things we did. We really didn't do anything much. Oh, I had, what was it? Was it their fish? No, it was their pork. I think they're like pork belly tacos at a restaurant that was near our hotel. That was fire. Pork belly tacos, man. That was really good. So yeah, it was a fun trip, you know. We were laughing, having fun most of the time, and you know, Puerto Rico is a really beautiful place. Gosh dang it. Really beautiful. Alright guys, so I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. If you want to see more from me and be notified when I upload, you can hit that notification bell after subscribing. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, so you know, peace, love, positivity, all that good stuff. But you guys have a good one, okay?